All right, we're moving on to rod work here. And we've got a set of 6 brand new pistons that have never been ran. These are Scott's. And we've got a set of pistons over here that have 5,000 miles on them, and they are Vinnies. Both of them are the older design diamond pistons. Okay, there's nothing wrong with these pistons. They're older design, but that's okay. And here for comparison is a custom piston that I have made for things that I spec out, that I don't go behind and rework. Okay, both these engines are reworks. So what's what I want to show you about these diamond pistons. These diamond pistons are very sharp. I can scratch myself with that if I try. This whole area up here is sharp. This edge right here, sharp and brittle. Then this whole edge right here is nice and sharp. Okay, I can catch. All right, so one of the things I was taught to do with these was you take them and you wire wheel them. Okay, so you wire wheel them and you knock off those edges. So here's a piston. This is one of Vinny's. It's been wire wheeled, and I still have a really sharp edge right there. These are better. That's better, but it still has room for improvement. Okay, so why am I concerned about these sharp edges? Well, sharp edges get hot. Sharp edges can glow, and they can be a point of pre-ignition, aka detonation, which we know is the death of these boosted Buicks. So all of Vinny's pistons have to come off because his wrist pins have got some wear. He needs new wrist pins. So as they come off like this one, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to massage them all. I'm just going to take the edges off and lay the edge back a little bit and just get that out of there. Here is a piston that I just did. These are not coming off the rods. You don't need to. And this is Scott's. And if you look down in there, you sure can see where I've rolled the edges back. Okay, they're smooth. I've even gone down in here to this bottom lip, rolled that back. This point doesn't exist. See it's been moved away? Point, sharp edge, rolled edge. And I've carried it all the way over to the edges here. Okay, and I've carried it all the way around. So we have got no sharp edges in our combustion chamber. We don't want sharp edges. Sharp edges, not only do they glow and do heat spots for pre-ignition and detonation, they can be a weak spot where cracks will form. And this right here, I don't like that. If I was designing this piston, I would get rid of these pockets. Okay. So all these bad boys down here, they're all fresh, and they all need the love. So we're going to give all the love to all these 12 pistons. If you spec out a custom piston, there's no love needed. You can see right here, the edge rolls. There is no sharp spots on these pistons whatsoever. There are no valve reliefs. I think we're good up to 600 thousandths lift without valve reliefs. I don't build engines with 550 thousandths of lift, let alone 600. So we don't need valve reliefs. Okay, so that's what we got. Now, let's move on to the wrist pin thing. This is not something I was expecting to find. And it's going to be hard to show in the video. But if I move this, I mean, it should float. But when I move it, I can feel it rocking. It shouldn't rock. Okay, it rocks. So I went and grabbed a new Molnar, fresh out of the box. And I grabbed one of the used pins. And I stuck it in there. And you can see it's going to go right through. It's not going to hold any tension. Same on the K1, which I believe Molnars were K1s before they were Molnars, but they look identical. Okay, same scenario. Okay, so you have a pin with 500 miles. This is not a special pin, just a regular old pin. So here we have a JE with like 2,000 miles. It's better. I know the phone doesn't show that. And the brand new JE. You might be able to hear it. It's dragging a lot more. So we'll take the Molnar, put it to the side because we're going to continue to use the K1s. Nothing wrong with them. Same thing here. See, look at that. K1's even tighter. And that's fine. It's only going to loosen up. It's got clearance, but it doesn't fall right through. So that's what we're looking at. Okay, and that's, see, I can't even hold it in there. I can't hold that guy in there. This guy's trash. This is now 6 new press tools is what I've got. And of course, we're just talking 10,000ths of an inch. But again, it's the add up of the little things that make a good engine a great engine. I know Vinny was complaining of a noise that went away. We thought it was lifters, so we're replacing those. And now I'm thinking that these wrist pins are not helping it either. So, and I didn't notice that until they went through the jet wash because I had my oil in there. My oil was masking the clearance. So we're looking it over. We're massaging parts. And then eventually we're going to get back to rod bearings. This is what I come over here for, to blueprint them.